Hi guys, welcome again to Science in 5. In this video we're going to discuss what logarithms are. Well, to understand how logarithms operate, we need to understand exponents first, because exponents and logarithms are so linked. So the first skill that you should be able to do at this stage is to write between these two forms of any number. Take an ordinary number, convert it into exponential form. In other words, if I have a number as n, I should be able to write it as an exponential form. Exponential form is where you write a number with a base and exponent, and you say that is equal to a number. So for example, the number 32. I could write 32 in exponential form. How would I do that? Well, if I continuously repeat 32, I divide 32 with prime numbers, I could get what are called prime factors. So the prime numbers, your 2, your 3, your 5, your 7, these numbers that have got 1 in themselves as factors only. Okay, so we can clearly see that 32 can be divided by 2. So 32 is equal to 2 times 16. The 16 can still be divided by 2. Okay, so this will be 2 times 2 times 8. I can divide the 8 by 2 again. I'll get 2 times 2 times 2 times 4. And I can clearly see that the 4, there are two 2's multiplying each other out. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2's. This is the same as 2 to the power 5. So I've written a number 32 in exponential form. We've got a video that discusses how to write any number in exponential form. Okay, that is the basis of how we can understand this idea of logarithms. If you can write any number in exponential form and convert from exponential form to number form, then we are closer to understanding what logarithms are. Now, logarithms work with that same idea. Okay, that if I've got a base raised to the same exponent, it's equal to a number. I call it the Ben. Okay, so to understand how logarithms work, use Ben. Ben means B, base, E, exponent, N. That's where the Ben comes in. Okay, like that, Ben. Okay, now how the logarithms work, you say you take the log of the base and then the logarithm of the base of a number n is equal to e. So notice now that when you're writing a number in log form, the exponent is always on its own. The exponent always goes on its own. So you take the logarithm of the base of a number and then you say it's equal to the exponent. Okay, so for example, let's say I've got a number like 25, which I can rewrite in exponential form as 5 to the power 2. Okay, now I can convert this into log form. I'll take the log of the base is 5, the number is 25, and I'll say that is equal to 2. That is how logarithms work. And it is very important to practice using this Ben idea, because it will be so useful for exponential equations and for solving some exponential, for dealing with exponential functions as well. So not only will Ben be useful for solving exponential equations, Ben will also be useful for exponential functions. Okay, so let's move on now. Now we're asked here to write the following using logarithms. In other words, we've got a number and an exponential form, and we're going to write it as a log form. Okay, so the first one, we say we take the logarithm of the base is 8. So we say log base of 8, the number is 64, and the exponent is 2. So we did this as log base 8, 64 is equal to 2. For number 2, I'm going to write it in this space here. I've got the base is 3, so I'm going to take the log of the base, which is 3. The number is 1 over 9, and the exponent is negative 2. So this is how you convert numbers into log form. Okay. Then number 3, I've got the base is 27. The number is 9. And then the exponent must be 2 over 3. Okay. And then, so that's number 1, number 2, number 3, and then number 4, the same thing again. The base, log of the base is 125. The number is 0.04. And the exponent is minus 2 over 3. So this is the basic introduction to how logarithms work. Okay. Once we get the basic introduction as to how to convert from exponential form to log form, it means we can also do the reverse. We can convert from log form into exponential form. It's a very important skill that we need to learn. Okay, and it will be very useful.